Welcome to my fashion fix. So tonight you are going to get a front row seat at my Catwalk face-off where I'm going to be previewing next season's hottest trends. Each week I take on the very best of high-end fashion and teach you that great style isn't about how much you spend. It's absolutely phenomenal. Nobody has seen this yet. Also tonight, my mission to style the nation hits the high street, and when it comes to the truth, I don't hold back.
Do you know what? It's quite boring, isn't it? I mean, the whole ensemble is quite boring.
My 8 regional finalists battle it out to be crowned Street Style Icon of the Year. The winner is... And I get pop princess Jamelia to join me in a high street outfit challenge.
We've got £200 each, and I'm going to dress you, and you're going to dress yourself.
Boring?
That is boring.
Oh, shut up. This is gorgeous. It's the final battle in my campaign to prove you do not need to spend $1 million to look bang on trend. This is the show that rips the label off fashion. So we're backstage of my Fashion Fix studio. Now tonight is the last Catwalk face-off where I'm taking on the most powerful buyers in the fashion industry. On this side, I've got 4 girls that I'm going to be dressing exclusively in high street gear. Now all 4 outfits come in at under £800. And on the other side, 4 girls are going to be dripping in thousands and thousands of pounds of designer clothes. In less than 1 hour, all 8 models are going to come head-to-head on this runway. But it's not just for the love of fashion. My reputation's at stake because this lot behind me are going to decide which collection they like the best. Will they go for the super expensive designer, or will they go for the high street that I have styled? Tonight, we give you an exclusive preview of what to wear this coming autumn. Lace and ruffles are all the rage with the Gothic look, whilst pattern prints give you folklore, tweed and tartan heralds in the heritage trend, and coloured frocks take us from summer to autumn. With cash to splash, my 4 label-loving fashionistas make their top predictions.
For me, the hottest trend for autumn-winter is about luxury and opulence.
Women's shape, whether they're round, whether they're curvy, whether they're svelte, it's all about celebrating the sculptural trend, the silhouetted trend.
Black is back in a big way. It's a new kind of goth, and what I mean by that is it's feminine.
My favourite autumn-winter trend for 08 is winter colour.
So what have the Flush 4 picked out for me this week? First up, it's Bricksmith Start.
I think the most important trend, well, the one I like the best anyway, is fuchsia and tangerine combo. This is a dress by Richard Nicol, and basically it puts together all the looks. It's actually trans-seasonal. You could wear it in the tights and with a lovely cardi in the winter, but you could also wear it in the fall. Let me put the shoes with it. I've chosen these shoes, which are lovely little Marc Jacobs sandals. And then I'm gonna put a mulberry orange poppy bag, which just came in. This dress is actually Fashion Prozac.
Lena Basma picks designer outfit number 2.
Don't you love these thigh-high boots? I think they're just so beautiful.
Even to wear under a really long dress.
Yeah. I absolutely love this black dress because I think it's really elegant, it's 70s, it's really sexy because it's backless. I love these little clutch bags as well.
So chic.
It's so chic. It's really unstated. This look is all about elegance. It's very simple, very unstated.
Marigay McKee is creating designer outfit number 3.
Right, so we need to find the look of the season. We're going for silhouette and sculptural. So let's go find.
Okay.
We could pick my favourite shoe.
Yes.
High heels were a key sort of trend for 2008 and continue to be so for 2009. The dress is fabulous. It's got the under-bust cutting. It's got the beautiful bias pieces. You're getting a lot of dress for your money here. There's a lot of fabric here. What's the exact price of the dress, Helen?
It's £2,750.
£2,750 for a genuine piece of Halston couture. It really does highlight the silhouette trend.
And Erin Mullaney chooses a fourth designer outfit.
This dress by Boudica is a perfect example of the new romantic Gothic revival trend. It's all covered in lace. It's handmade. In the catwalk shows, Prada and Givenchy both use lace quite heavily, and I think that this is what sets a designer couture dress apart from the high street. I think we need a pair of shoes, probably some gladiators, since it's a big trend for winter. I think we've got to keep it simple with the accessories. Simone, maybe those bangles from Jessica Kagan-Cushman. Great.
They're so much fun.
Yeah, really fun, really chunky, but they're monochrome, so they won't detract from the lace dress. And I think that sort of rounds off our outfit perfectly. I think that Got's going to have a really difficult time replicating this look on the high street. I mean, it's gorgeous handmade lace. Unless he sews his own dress out of lace from a haberdashery, he's going to have a really tough time.
The designer outfits are in the studio with my fashion insider, Alexa Chung. Time to take my first look. What have those fashionistas sent to me this week?
OK, so first up, we've got a Boudica dress.
Lacey, very, very big this season, but I don't think it's going to be the big trend. Now, this one.
Yes,
now... This one that's pricey.
It is. It's nearly £3,000.
This
frock...
frock...
wait, because the accessory is £1,000.
£1,000, right, OK. So, this, £4,000, right, for the whole thing, right?
Yeah. It is quite heavy as well, isn't it? It's like...
But just because something's heavy
look how much material there is.
What does it mean that you can spend £3,000 on it? Unbelievable.
You're not going to be able to match that, FYI, because it does look quite slick and expensive.
Watch me, girlfriend. Next, my 8 travelling catwalk finalists get ready to battle it out in the grand final.
Seeing the contestants arriving, that's kind of put me off kilter a little bit.
I get a sneak preview of the hot new high street trends before they hit the shop floor. I'm having a little look around and I'm loving what's going on already. And pop princess Jamelia struggles with my high street challenge.
I never ever look at price tags, which I think in this challenge I actually should.
But first, time for my new season must-haves. Chiffon shirts turn traditional tartan on its head with this wispy number. It's ruffled and romantic. Tassel-tastic bags are an autumn staple, and with added stud detail, it's bang on trend. Hot off the press, you do not need to break the bank to look bang on trend this autumn. It's just 40 minutes until my final fashion fix. Backstage, hair and makeup teams are hard at work. I've got just 800 smackers to teach you how to get an autumn-winter fix without breaking the bank whilst challenging 4 designer-loving fashionistas with dosh to spare.
What's the exact price of the dress, Helen?
It's £2,750.
There's only one place for me, and that's the British High Street. But first, time to take a sneaky peek into next season's trends in a High Street HQ press office. I'm having a little look around and I'm loving what's going on already. Can you believe this is High Street? It's absolutely phenomenal. The amount of detail that's on this, nobody has seen this yet, other than me and you guys now, because, of course, we are in the press room. Now, one of the stories that's going on, there's a massive Gothic feel, so there's loads and loads of black. Another 2 stories which is happening, which is brilliant. One is heritage. It's all that old English styling. It's the tartans, it's the argyles, it's the heavy tweeds. This is absolutely beautiful. My favourite look this season is called Folklore. So it's basically all kind of provincial, Eastern European kind of dress, the kind of stuff you might see outback Russia, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's ditzy prints, it's fake furs. There's just so much going on, it's beautiful. Time to hit the shop floor. So one of the biggest trends that I'm going to go for this week is going to be the whole kind of Grecian, beautiful, chiffon evening wear. Now, you're going to see a lot of it autumn-winter 08. Oh, gorgeous, perfect, bang on the money, right. £140 for this, which is actually quite expensive, considering I've only got 200 quid to do the whole outfit. By the time I've bought this and I've thought about how I'm going to customise it and get it looking a little bit more gorgeous, it's probably going to only leave me about 20 or 30 quid for the shoes and for the jewellery, which I'm going to find very, very tough. When it comes to designer evening dresses, it's all about the detail, so I'm going to add a bunch to outfit number 1. So, I've got all these gorgeous, beautiful corsages that I'm going to start pinning onto the dress. And I've done this before, but this time I'm going to do it asymmetric. I want there to be flowers on one side of the dress only. I've got different sizes, different colours and different shapes. And this is literally a case of trying them on to see how they fit. Beautiful. I'm loving this. I'm loving the texture that's coming through. And it's all this kind of detail which makes these dresses look very expensive. Now, adding on gold sandals. I want a bit of sparkle to come through. These shoes are quite inexpensive, at about £20 a pop. Gina, Jimmy Choo, Louboutin did a style of shoe like this a couple of years ago. We're now starting to see them on the high streets. Add on a gorgeous little bag, so a £22 pair of heels, £140 for a dress and a few pounds for these corsages. And do you know what? This dress is looking so autumn-winter 2008.
The proof's in the gocking, a fancy frock with an affordable price tag.
She's a super cute pop princess and model mum. I travel back home to shop till I drop with Brummy Beauty Jamelia.
Jamelia's style first came to our attention when she hit the big time with chart-topping success in 2003. As she notched up the hits, she notched up her style and has become a fashion icon in her own right. She's super immaculate and is always packed in designer gear on a night out. So what does a superstar wear in her downtime? What are we wearing today?
I have a T-shirt from Dolce & Gabbana.
Right.
My trousers, I'm sure they're from Gap.
Yeah.
And my trainers are from Nike, and my bag is D&G. I do wear high street clothes half of the time.
Half the time, right.
Yeah.
OK, so you will do high street?
Yeah, I will wear high street clothes, just not high street shoes.
So Jamelia says she wears high street, but can she create a whole look in it? We've got £200 each, and
Yeah.
I'm going to dress you,
Okay.
and you're going to dress yourself.
This is going to
Right.
be so easy.
So, is it?
Yeah.
All right, OK. You have got exactly 5 minutes. Go.
5? I think it's always best to start with the shoes and then make the outfit around it. £80, it matches the bag, so I wouldn't have to buy a bag.
Well, this is nice. OK, this is like very good on Jamelia. She's got quite big bangers, small waist, so this is quite cute. And then maybe short.
I never ever look at price tags, which I think in this challenge I actually should. £65. 65. OK, I'm in budget.
If I take over a size 8, she'll think I'm taking the piss. If I take over a size 16, she'll think I'm being cheeky. What do you do?
14. OK, today I'm a 10.
Jamelia! Are you done yet? Boring?
That is boring.
Oh, shut
Brown.
up. This is gorgeous.
Time to hit the changing rooms. Can Jamelia beat me at my own game? First up is her sassy little number.
Turn round, let me see. Oh, it's quite, actually, no, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I wouldn't actually wear this.
You wouldn't wear this?
No.
No, OK, I have to say, it's a bit titty-rama.
Yeah.
They are kind of out, aren't they? Spin round, let me see.
Exactly.
And your back's on, so you were under pressure, weren't you?
Yeah, it was too much pressure, but yeah, I'm not, I wouldn't wear this.
So we're not loving that one. Would you now try on the outfit that I chose?
I will.
Oh, girlfriend, I like. OK, let's pull the sleeves up.
Okay.
OK, let's get a little bit of style going on.
Am I supposed to get the colours up?
Exactly, collars up. Turn these up a little bit. It's all these small little details that make it stylish, Jamelia.
OK.
I'm teaching you now, you see.
you
Stick
are.
with me and you're going to learn, girlfriend. Which outfit would you like or would you wear?
Absolutely this one. I'm a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm so good at my job. I'm so good at my job.
That's Jamelia converted to high street. Time to check out her dirty laundry.
Can we please welcome Jamelia to my G-spot? You always look so amazingly turned out. Does it take a lot of effort, girl?
No, do you know what? I always just strive to be comfortable. So I think when you're comfortable, that's what radiates rather than the clothes that you're wearing, you know?
Absolutely. And what part of your body do you absolutely love the most?
I love my legs.
You like your legs! Yay! You do love your legs, don't you?
Oh, no.
Because you've always got them out, haven't you?
Especially when I'm performing, I do like to have my legs out.
Talking about on stage, then. So, girlfriend...
Oh, no, you didn't.
So, can we see this? Right. Can we see this? Right. No, I love this picture. You do have the most amazing body. OK, do you have a say in the clothing, though?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes I'm probably a bit of a nightmare because I don't know, I just feel that I have to be comfortable in it, and something could look great. It could look great on a model, it could look great on the stand, but if I put it on and I don't think it's me, then, you know, it's kind of like, no.
The next thing I'm going to pull out is this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we love this. Now, my darling, where did you wear this little ensemble to?
I wore that to the Brit Awards.
Did you feel nice in this outfit?
I did. I felt really gorgeous in it, yeah.
OK,
Thanks.
let's just see how gorgeous did she look.
Oh.
Isn't she beautiful? Don't we love that? Honestly, I think you look absolutely stunning. Now, I have to say, Jamelia, I did my research.
Yeah.
J-Lo wore the same outfit. Did you ever see it?
Before me or after?
I think it was afterwards. Girlfriend, you're trendsetting. Believe me. J-Lo does everything after everyone else. Believe me. So, how is it when you see or when you hear about another celebrity wearing the same outfit as you?
It definitely matters to me. If it's already been seen in the UK, then you know, I definitely wouldn't wear it.
So the last thing that I've got in here is this. Now, does anybody in this room recognise this little number? Anyone recognise it? Jamelia, do you want to tell the story?
It was actually made for my Beware of the Dog video, and my stylist made it especially for me.
There you go, like that. Absolutely stunning, right. OK, now, am I allowed to keep this?
Yeah, you can have it, yeah.
I can have this, right? OK. Does anybody want to own a one-off piece of clothing by the one and only Jamelia? Put your hands up. OK, because if you can squeeze into this, then you can keep it. So come with me. Right. Right, who's first? Lovely. Right, are you ready? OK. OK, so take it and let's do countdown. You ready, guys?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get out, brother!
Tonight's fashion face-off is fast approaching. For my next outfit, I'm taking tips straight off the runway.
One of the big looks that D&G and Hilfiger have done this season has been heritage. It's that whole get back to the country, good old British fashion, and I'm going to try and recreate some of that now. So we'll start with the base. Now, this skirt comes in at just under £70.
It may sound like a lot of money, but it's a great investment piece, as this length of skirt will be around for the next few seasons.
So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add on a pair of boots, already controversial by throwing brown with black. I love it. A lot of people say you shouldn't do it, but I think it's really nice for rich tones and textures. The next thing we're going to do is the polo neck, and this look is all about creating layers. What I want is I want some warmth and I want some depth and also a lot of texture. If you aren't brave enough to do tartan this season, then try an argyle. It gets that whole kind of heritage country feel. Thank you, my darling. The next thing I'm going to do is add on this belt with a bone effect. And this kind of finishes off the skirt really, really well. And it's that bone which is going to make it look even more heritage and far more country. OK, so that's all on and squared up. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add on a neck scarf. So I'm literally just folding it up into a tube of material. I'm then going to place it around the top of the polo neck. And I'm literally going to tie it into a bow. And then with the brooch, I'm going to fix down the scarf against the jumper. And it's that small detail which is going to make this look slightly more fashion than really what they wear in the country. Throw in a clutch bag. I want people to know that this is a fashion look. So it's those kind of elements, that and the brooch, which is going to start making it feel slightly more street. And I love this. This is absolutely homage to great country British dressing, but with a catwalk touch.
This look will definitely fluster those fashionistas, in on budget and won't break the bank.
Preparations are now in full swing for our final fashion face-off. But before all of that, let battle commence to find Britain's street style icon.
And when it comes to fashion, it doesn't get much better than this. Today, my 8 regional finalists arrive at the studio. Whether it's vintage or high street, retro or high-end, they're here to battle it out on the catwalk for the chance to be crowned street style icon of the year. Over the last 7 weeks, I went on a tour of the UK, where hundreds of you turned up to strut your stuff on my travelling catwalk in hopes of getting picked. Trailblazing through the trends and oozing individuality, you proved you can look great whatever the price tag. The competition was tough, but in the end, I had the task of choosing 8 finalists. First, it's Velvet Macmillan from Edinburgh. Her approach to fashion was all about fun, customising her family cast-offs and charity shop chic in a unique and playful way.
I know that Gothic sort of found me individual before, so I hope he finds me individual again. I think mixing like from the past and from the present, you can really like create something really original, and that's what I kind of like to do. I'm quite nervous, but I'm quite excited as well. I'm just kind of hoping that the flowers don't fall off and that my corset stays on.
Next from Liverpool, it's Anzo.
The winner of the Liverpool Heat, Anzo!
I just love the way she dressed the decade. Her clashing outfit was street style at its best. Out there, creative and totally original.
My style does reflect a lot from the 80s. This I plan on wearing in the final because it's shiny. I'm actually quite nervous.
From Bristol, it's Thomas Clemo.
Thomas!
He pulls off the early 60s mod look brilliantly. From his hair through to the mixed denim, he worked his style and made it look effortless.
I haven't decided what I'm going to wear for the catwalk yet. I've got all my things, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to wear with what and things. Pretty dapper.
In Brighton, I chose Linda Gorbeck. She impressed me with her colourful, eclectic fusion. In an explosion of rainbow bright, she proved that everyone over 50 has it in them to look fabulous.
I love clothes because they're an expression of your personality. If Gok picks me today, it'll be the combination of being in fashion for years and being recognised as being really stylish.
From Cardiff, Jennifer Bates.
I crown you, my lovely, as the winner.
She did the high street proud, juxtaposing florals with tailoring. Her look was carefully crafted and proof you don't need to spend a fortune to look fab.
I kind of just wear what I want, and I think a lot of people lack the confidence to do that. My final outfit's a little bit of a secret, but I'm kind of going for a little bit of bright, summer bright, and also florals, because I love the florals.
From Newcastle, Samantha Lincoln.
Samantha Lincoln!
She was all about the complete look. The hair, makeup, the glasses and the clothes. Every bit of her detail was right. She pulled it off a treat.
I go for a very tailored look, a very kind of 40s film sort of star glamour look to match the hair. Seeing the other contestants arriving, that's kind of put me off kilter a little bit. But I'm excited. I'm totally nervous, but I'm excited. I'm just going to enjoy myself and just go for it.
Last but not least, 2 finalists from Brum, James Blinko and Lucy Waite.
James and Lucy.
James's originality really impressed me. Clever, creative and with bags of confidence to pull it off. Whilst Lucy also dressed to impress, teaming dress, hair and shoes in a perfected 1960s look.
The first thing someone sees about you is kind of like what you're wearing, and it really can convey your personality. I'm really looking forward to like the final show. It's just going to become really exciting, like something I've never done before.
It's quite important I don't look like anyone else because then it's more unique. It's more different. My look on the catwalk today is probably going to be a shirt and shorts combo. Quite enjoy. There we go. Found what I was after. We're good to go for tonight. Hope it goes down well.
So that's my 8 finalists. 8 very different styles. But tonight there can be only one winner. Join me later when Jamelia and Alexa help judge the final travelling catwalk show.
I love her style. No, why not? She's like 80s throwback.
And I crown one of the finalists street style icon of the year.
The winner is...
Also coming up, I go on a mission to fix the nation's fashion mistakes.
You can see a girl whose turn-ups are so big, it should be a crime.
And the fashionistas mean business in the final fashion face-off.
Beat that, Gawk.
It's just under half an hour till my final fashion face-off. With dosh to spare, my 4 fashion divas have topped off this series with an autumn-inspired challenge. I, on the other hand, have 800 quid to pull off 4 outfits from the up-and-coming trends. For my 3rd outfit, I'm going to show you how to mix and match to create the folklore look.
I personally am super excited about it because it's fun, it's energetic, and it's a real case of mixing together so many different textures and fabrics. We are going to start, first of all, with this beautiful skirt. So, this skirt for me is an absolute bargain simply because of the amount of detailing on there. You've got this beautiful stretch material here, you've got all this embroidery, and then look at all these tiny little pleats creating all these wonderful details. This would go with so many different things in your wardrobe, especially if you don't mind mixing and matching. But for today, we are going to go true folklore. So now I'm going to put on some really beautiful Bordeaux-coloured tights with a rib through them. Now, obviously, tights and hosiery always makes a huge comeback every single autumn, winter. If you don't have very much money this season, but a load of clothes left over from last year, what you can do is just update your wardrobe by using different tights. So now I'm going to go for this gypsy top in this beautiful chiffon. It's got a tiny little bit of detail around the neckline. Again, this is going to be something that's going to fool the audience into believing it's a lot more expensive than it is. We're going to tuck all of this in because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get rid of any of that beautiful detail going on with the skirts. I've kind of gone for these 70s shoes. Number one, because of the colour. They kind of marry with the tie. I don't want too much statement going on because already, by the time we get the jumper and the hat on, there's so much texture. I don't want the attention to go down to the feet and be lost down there. So these are very, very close to the tight. They've got a great wooden heel, which naturally make them feel slightly more folklore and beautifully clumpy. Next, I'm going to add on this beautiful 70s-esque, almost skiing jumper. I think one of the reasons why all of this works is because it all looks vintage. You don't know whether you've got it from a jumble sale, a charity shop, a vintage store, or from the high street. And to me, that's really good styling. So we've got a clash with these beads as well. And then finally, I'm going to add on the bobbly hat, which to some people they might freak out when they see it.
And you may be sniggering now, but bobble hats will be huge this autumn winter. You'll all be wearing them. It tops off this outfit perfectly and comes in just over budget. It's just moments away from the grand finale of my search for a street style icon. Alexa and Jamelia are backstage to help judge, and tensions are mounting amongst the finalists as they get ready for battle.
Last little finishing touches. Let's see how it goes.
From 7 of the UK's most major cities, I've chosen 8 people who I think truly represent great British style. Now, they use their clothes to express themselves. They're truly individual. I cannot wait to see what they've got in store for us today at the grand finale. OK, girls, so you're going to have to give me a hand now.
OK.
It's about to start.
First up, representing Cardiff, is Jennifer Bates. Cute.
Oh.
Jennifer's dress used to be a charity shop skirt, but she's given it a whole new lease of life. Teamed it with some shoes and a quirky bag for a complete look that really works.
Love the bag and I love her hair.
Okay.
I think she looks good.
Second is Lucy Waite from Birmingham.
Oh, she's cute. Very cute. I like that 60s vibe.
Lucy's sticking to her favourite decade, the 1960s. Inspired by Twiggy, this outfit has a retro edge with flower power print all the way. Next is Anzo from Liverpool.
No, why not? She's like 80s throwback.
Reviving the past in neon brights, Anzo is once again clashing colours with funky accessories, reflecting it back with shiny legwear. From Birmingham, it's James Blinklow.
Oh,
nice.
Step away from the peach patch.
Yeah. When it comes to James's fashion, anything goes. He makes an anti-fashion stance, polished off with some homemade bling.
I like his look because he is obviously being very, very playful with it and he's not taking it too seriously.
All the way from Edinburgh, it's Velvet Macmillan.
She does a lot of customising, which is why I like her, because she spends a lot of time over it.
Customising her old corset with corsages has worked a treat. Her look is individual, from flowers in her hair to her shoes. Next up, Newcastle lass Samantha Lincoln.
She spends all of her money on her
very
clothes.
nice coat, isn't it?
Yeah. Slick and as smart as ever, Samantha sticks with her tailored theme, and her mix of high-end and high street is spot on.
I think she's very classic, you know,
Yeah.
in Safari she's choosing very safe pieces.
My Bristol finalist, Thomas Clemo.
I'm liking the tweed.
He wears all of his dad's clothes
Oh,
when he was
really?
younger,
Excellent.
all of them, and then basically he gets them to fit him. So I liked him for that.
He's very good.
Yeah,
I like
really
him.
like him.
Thomas got his jacket from Glastonbury for 10 quid. It's an absolute find, teamed perfectly with a Trilby hat. And finally, Linda Gorbeck from Brighton.
Blondie!
Years old.
No
She's
way!
a fashion shooter, loves
He's
fashion.
Like most of her clothes, this dress is another eBay bargain for Linda and is the base for a glamorous vintage look. So that's my 8 finalists, 8 very individual street styles, but only one can be the winner. Can Alexa and Jamelia help me decide?
Of all the clothes, either the boys' tweed, which I'm a real fan
Yeah.
of, or the girl who had
Yeah.
the 60s dress on.
Okay, cool. And Jamelia?
I love the girl's hair, but
Yeah.
obviously we're not judging the hair, so I
No,
love.
but it's an
I love the-
overall look as well,
Yeah,
overall.
I mean, I'm not really a big fan of that whole vintage thing.
Right,
Yeah.
well, do you know what? I'm about to crown Street Style Icon of the Year 2008. High five. High
Good
five.
luck.
Right, see you in a
Bon
moment. Well done. Well done. It's so exciting. I've been deliberating, and I have to say, that it's tough. All 8 of you truly do represent great British street style because you're individual and you're savvy and you're not afraid to express yourself, which is what fashion is all about. And I think, single-handedly, all of you go to prove that everyone should look good at all times, which is what I truly believe. But of course, there can only be one winner today that's going to win the title of British Street Style Icon of the Year. So, the winner is... Lucy from Birmingham! Congratulations. You all right? Yeah. You okay? Yeah. You're all right, you're shaking like a leaf, look at you. Okay, so I have to say, the reason why I chose you is because you have a commitment to your look, which is absolutely brilliant. Your hair, your makeup, your outfit, it's obviously well thought out. Oh, Angel! Give it up! Not all of you have been listening to me because I am still on a mission to star the nation and get everyone looking absolutely sensational. And it continues here today at Blue Water as I look for a fashion disaster to give my very own fashion fix. Okay, there's one. I can see a girl whose turn-ups are so big it should be a crime. I'm Gok, what's your name?
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, what's your name?
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. How's it going? So listen, tell me about your look.
Normally, I wear really loose-fitting things. I've got to be able to wear it to school, pick up, and go straight to work.
Right, okay, stand up. Give us a twirl. Let's have a butcher's at you. Give us a twirl. Do you know what? It's quite boring, isn't it? I mean, the whole ensemble is quite boring.
yeah.
The blonde hair with the lemon top and the gold shoes and stuff. It's all kind of the same palette, first of all. Tell me about the style that you wish you could have. Who would you look like, first of all, celebs?
I love Sienna Miller.
Right, okay, so Boho.
Yeah, I really like that.
Okay, Bohemian
'Cause it looks
chic.
comfortable and...
Yeah, I kind of think you maybe need a little bit of a fashion fix.
Yes.
All right.
I want everyone to have fun with fashion. My girl Tracy wants a Sienna Miller boho look, but doesn't know how to pull it off, so I'm gonna teach her how. Start with a statement dress. Ditzy floral prints are all over the high street. Then get layering, whether it's waistcoats or cute cardies. To complete the laid-back look, put effort into your accessories.
Loads of chunky jewellery. Do you know what? Already, you have got a fabulous bohemian outfit.
First step to boho, how to wear denim this season.
So you've got a wide leg flared jean on. It's basically the new cut of jean for this season. The skinny's kind of grown out slightly.
Next, you need a ditzy print dress. Beautiful, love that. I can see your shoulders with the cap sleeves. It's broadening you, so it's balancing out the flare of the A-line. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got these beautiful, almost orangey camel-coloured strappy sandals. To pull off this look, it's all about the accessories. The belt. Because it's such a big floral print, this brown line just here is going to cause a break in it, so it kind of relaxes the eye a little bit when you look at it, yeah? The waistcoat. So this is a halter neck one.
Yeah.
But we're going to leave that one open. I don't want to do it up because I don't want to lose the line of the brown belt. The jewellery. So they all go onto one wrist. Right. Because often when you do things too symmetrically, it looks really, really neat, and we want it to look a little bit messier. And of course, a statement bag. Okay, and that is your boho look. 4 hours ago, I was turned off by Tracy's turn-ups and lemon-laden palette. Now, with some clever styling and accessorising, she's a super hot hippie chick. All right, you ready?
Yes, I
Do you want to see yourself?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, my darling. Here, so there you go.
Goodness me.
What do you think?
Totally different. Oh my God, I love it.
So what does her sister Amanda think?
Hello. Fantastic. I would never ever have put the whole thing together, especially the accessories. I wouldn't have chosen them either. So this is great. He's shown me how to sort of start a look from boho chic and take it right through, right to the end.
I don't think she should have chosen something like that and pieced it together like that. The jewellery, the bangles and everything. She can mix and match, and she's learned something as well. She's been completely gogged.
It's not long now until my final catwalk, and for my last autumn outfit, we're going back to black. So this look, I am super excited about this season. It's a whole kind of Gothic feel. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Yves Saint Laurent, Alexander McQueen, Chanel have all done this beautiful black night wear. Let's start by putting the jeans on. So I've got these amazingly skinny black jeans and these beautiful, beautiful boots, which are a patent plastic with this gold trimming on. Absolutely stunning. So already this is looking Gothic chic. I love it. So now onto the top. Now, if I just show you this, what I've done is at the top of this blouse, even though it was gorgeous already, what I have done is I've added on some of this beautiful fringing that I managed to get from a haberdashery shop. Quite inexpensive. And I've literally just hand-stitched it around the top part of the neckline because I wanted to go for the whole Gothic look, to have a really high neckline on Kat's neck. So that's been done. It took me about 3 minutes to do, so anyone else can do it. Right. Pop your hands through there. I love the idea of seeing flesh tones through all that beautiful black lace. Absolutely stunning. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add on this frock coat. Now, I want to make it slightly more fitted. Now, at the moment, it's got this beautiful scoop going down around here. It's almost like a morning jacket. It's beautiful. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch it up here and here. I'm going to literally gather it. I've put in some little markers so I can see what I'm doing. And now that's going to make the coat cinch in at the waist, and you're going to get this beautiful pleating detail down here naturally. Stunning. So to go with the whole kind of Gothic feel, I'm now going to add on a brooch, which is this fabulous little sparkly spider. He's going to sit right at the back of that joint, so no one's even going to notice it. Then I've got this beautiful necklace. Now this is £20 from the high street. And just look at how much you're getting for your money. Maxi jewellery has made a massive comeback over the past couple of years. And do you know what? There's something very, very beautiful about black jewellery. You've got to be a bit fashion savvy to pull this off, but do you know what? I think it looks absolutely amazing. It's my favourite look that I've done this series. And it's also the best look to go out on autumn-winter 2008. This outfit might be slightly over budget, but it's so next season, and I haven't gone over my £800 limit. We're just minutes away from the final fashion face-off. Have I done enough on my high street budget, or will the divas of high-end triumph? This could turn out to be my toughest challenge yet.
That is stunning. That looks 1,000 times better on than it does off. It's absolutely beautiful, that cut. I think it's an item that you could have in your wardrobe forever and keep wearing. It's stunning. I'm very jealous. I want to take you home.
And then steal all the outfits. Come on, let's go.
For the past 7 weeks, I've won.
And now the final one, the hardest one of all, next season's collections. I am really, really scared. You just don't know what the audience is gonna like. Are they gonna want something which is full on, or are they gonna want something which is very, very simple? I don't know. I'm hoping for the best though.
So that's my 4 outfits, but what about you? It's time to get your mitts on 2 more of next season's must-haves. Sequins shimmy their way to the shops this autumn with this trim little tux. And these featherlight earrings add flirty fun to any outfit, rain or shine.
Now, the summer may not be over yet, but for all you fashion-savvy people out there, you would have noticed the autumn-winter collections are just leaking into the stores. Now, the final catwalk face-off is about to happen, and this lot are about to vote for which collection they like best. Will they go for the high street stuff that I've championed, or will they go for the super, super expensive designer stuff?
But first, it's time for my final fashion fix. As the balmy nights of summer turn chilly, what better than a trench to keep you toasty? From high-end to high street, we've picked 5 of the best. But can you tell which ones are the most expensive? At the very top end, it's this green leather lovely, belted with a flower lining in bloom. Next, it doesn't come more classic than this, smart and a must-have in everyone's wardrobe. Mid-range, a bright, bold beauty that will add a splash of colour to brighten everyone's day. Whilst in the lower price bracket, keeping raindrops at bay, it's this sky blue wonder. Finally, a hot number and the cheapest by far. Over the last 7 weeks, my 4 fabulous fashionistas have set me the toughest of challenges, and for them, it's been high-end all the way.
If one could afford to buy designer every time, I don't see why one wouldn't.
It always helps having expensive clothes. It always helps having nice clothes.
I prefer designer fashion because I like things to feel good, look good, last.
For me, to put on a designer dress, I just feel like I'm the best version of myself.
For the final challenge, it's new autumn-winter trends. Will the fashionistas' choices be the high street's downfall?
This look is all about elegance, it's all about understated chic, it's all about kind of the glamour of, 70s.
£2,750 for a genuine piece of Halston couture. I love that. That's a great dress.
I think that Got's going to have a really difficult time replicating this look on the high street. I mean, it's gorgeous handmade lace. Unless he sews his own dress out of lace from a haberdashery, he's going to have a really tough time.
I feel that the colours of fuchsia and tangerine together work on some frequency of the human brain as to cause happiness. So in fact, this dress is actually fashion Prozac. Beat that, Gok.
4 trend-led pieces on a limitless budget. I add 800 quid to beat the lot.
We are literally seconds before these girls have got to go on that runway and showcase these clothes as next season. It's tough and it's hard. I've won for 7 weeks. I've got too many bows, too much material, and I'm thinking I might have to get a pair of scissors to do it at the moment. Can I have someone from hair over here, please?
Okay, so I'm in the very busy designer side of the backstage area. It's all exciting. They're all doing the finishing touches for all the models who look beautiful in the designer clothes, I think. So what's going to happen is the models are going to go out in a random order, so the audience won't know which one's Gok styled and they won't know which ones are wearing designer items. At the end of the catwalk, they'll have to decide which side they prefer, so it's going to be a very tough week this week. I think all the dresses from the designer collections look amazing on, so I want the designer side to win this time.
It's time for the moment of truth. The audience now have to choose which 4 are their favourites. On one side, we have the fashionistas designer selection, and on the other is my pick of the high street.
Autumn-winter looks. Now I'm going to ask you to vote for which side you prefer. If you like this side, hold up the pink card. If you like this side, hold up the black card. It's tough. They're all excellent, I think. Wow, very close. OK, well, thank you so much for voting, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our preview for Autumn-Winter 2008. I can now reveal that the pink side is the high street side, so the black side is the designer side, and also, it was quite close this week, but the pink side has won. That's Gothic selection in the high street.
OK, so come on then, Alexa, tell me exactly how much did the designer side come in at this week?
It cost £13,104. A snip at the price.
OK, well, my side came in, it was very close this week, I very nearly went over, but it was £799.83. Thank you very much. All 8 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm going to gloat slightly now, but I think you'll all agree with me. There's 8 amazing looks on the runway tonight. It just goes to show that it doesn't matter how much money you have in your wallet, everyone can look fantastic. Give it up for fashion!